ruined about 3 pages of material. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've been waiting for this moment for about 25 years. Honestly. I genuinely thought it would never happen, but Shelly did manage to drag him down the aisle eventually. So I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying my very best not to cock it up. I've only been best man once before. There's a few people in the room over there, and I tell you what, it was an absolute car crash. So my attitude today is that it cannot get any worse. So, before I start, first I want to apologise to anybody if I swear, say anything embarrassing, upset anybody, apart from the groom, because I will be swearing and embarrassing him right throughout this. Even though he stole half my material. Firstly, can I say how fantastic the bridesmaids look today? And what a fantastic job they've done helping Shelly get ready for a wedding. Shelly, you look absolutely stunning. And I genuinely mean that. You've held this stage for 30 years in your head, mate, so I expect nothing less. PJ, you were punching well above your weight, son. Not bad at all for a 30-something baldy guy, I'll be honest with you. Right, before I start, let's get one thing straight, right? Benny is Benny. He's not Ben.
I am Ben.
He's Benny. He's Benny. He's always been Benny, he always will be Benny, and today he's going to be Benny. So Benny, I'm really sorry, buddy. That's just the way it is. For all those who know me, my name's Eddie. Well, actually, at the moment it's Nathan. And about 20 minutes time I'll be Eddie. I've been Benny's best mate for 25 years. So as you can imagine, I've got quite a lot of material to dish on him, which I've had to tailor down a little bit, because if I did the full version, we'd be here for 3.5 hours. Right, let's start at the beginning, is it? Ben and I first met at school where, as he's just said, he was the oldest, tallest, hardest guy in the school, and I was the short, skinny, blonde-haired lad with a bit of a twang. English twang, that is. So it's fair to say our paths didn't cross that much when we were kids. Benny was a big fan of heavy metal. You could tell that straight away from his dress sense, walking around with his drainpipe jeans on, black t-shirts with Metallica blasted across the front, long hair, looked a little bit like a skinny meatloaf. Our first real introduction, as he's just said, which really spoiled my thunder, this is paragraph 4, was when he stole my girlfriend off me. We were 14 years of age, and I could do absolutely bugger all about it, because I was gutted. But with him being the tallest, hardest guy in the school, and me being a short, skinny little runt, couldn't do anything about it. Looking back now, though, he probably did me a massive favour. You all know Benny as a keen sportsman.
I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Watch the videos. Keen sportsman, and in particular, a fantastic footballer. And that's where our friendship really started. We played together from the age of 14, 15, school teams, switchgear, Barger, Pont and Fries, right through till today. Well, not actually till today, because he hasn't signed for Ponty yet, which I'm working on. So one last season, Mucker, come on, buddy. But to look at him back then, you would never guess in a million years that he was a good footballer. He didn't look like a footballer one little bit. It was like a miracle. He had this fantastic natural ability. And I have no idea where he gets it from. Honestly, it must be something in the genes. Who knows, eh? Who knows? Benny, in school, I tell you what, he wasn't much of a scholar. He took the inspired decision at the age of 15 to leave school and go to Astramanach College, just on the road, to learn to be a bricklayer. What an absolute disaster. First assignment, build a garden wall. Marks out of 100, 21. Even better than that, 15 of those were for cleaning up after himself. It's fair to say his career as a bricklayer was over before it began, and it wasn't long before he headed back to school with the rest of us. During our late teens, we both learned to drive, and we both passed our tests at a similar time, and I was a proud owner of a blue Mini Mayfair, lovely little car, but Benny owned the Mint.
Le Mint.
The Mint.
Le.
Le Mint, sorry, got it wrong, sorry, I thought it was French. Ford Escort Mark II, S-Reg, 27,000 miles on the clock. What an absolute beautiful machine. And he loved that car, I'll be honest with you, he absolutely loved that car. So you can imagine the devastation and the feeling of loss he felt when he actually smashed up into a lamppost, driving back to Derry one night. Now, the official story is Lynn, close your ears. There was a dog right in front of him and he swerved to avoid and he smashed the lamppost. But what actually happened was he was reading a birthday card at the time and lost concentration and whack, he woke up the rest of the Lynn, I'm really sorry if I've got him in trouble for that.
Oh, tell him about the Vauxhall as well when we went to the bridge.
Right.
Yeah, oh, you hit the sheep there, no, didn't you? Remember
I'm
that?
concentrating. Right.
You didn't go to Ibiza because of that?
During our formative years, ages 17 to 28, we used to like going out a fair bit, didn't we?
Just a tad, yeah.
Oh yeah, we were proper pissheads. Excuse the language. Right, there's one. Our destination of choice was Blisters.
No.
Vodka Corner in particular. But the trouble was we only earned about 450 quid a month each from our jobs at KPMG and AXA. And it's fair to say that didn't last very long after payday. But luckily enough, Lynn was there. Subbing Benjamin, making sure you got enough money to get the train to work every week. A few beers at the end of it. And then my mother would do the same for me. And it wasn't unheard of for us to go to Barclays and get a £500 loan each just to go on the lash. Not good long-term financial plan, I think you'll agree.
My mother's going to kill me.
Right then, during the late formative years, maybe mid-20s, late 20s, made a life-changing decision. And this was to move out. His choice of accommodation and housemates, again, expires. Number 4, Capel Street.
Oh no.
And housemates, Cliffy and Stunick. Now, those of you who know Cliffy and Stunick know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When I say these are two of the craziest idiots you're ever likely to meet. Now, I'm not going to stand here for hours and hours, which I could do, and bore you with stories from Capel Street, because there are thousands of them. But let's just say the police and the fire service were regular visitors. At this moment, I have to mention Lynn. Lynn, what a sterling job you bring up this fine young man. I know he's a pain in the ass, and I know he's caused you untold levels of worry and stress over the years. And I know that you think I've contributed towards that. So, in front of all these people on this very special occasion, I want to apologise on behalf of myself and your beloved son. We are truly sorry. Right, this is the best bit. Let me give you an insight into Benjamin Preece as an individual, right? A couple of things about Benny. The first thing, he's very particular. Very, very particular.
He's not.
He's also, I would even go as far to say, he suffers from mild OCD.
Mild.
Mild OCD. Maybe a bit more than mild, yeah. You all know he's a big music fan. And he got 100 CDs, maybe 1,000 CDs. And back in the day, he'd have all these racked up in dairy on his shelves and CD racks, and they'd all be there in artist name alphabetically, and then by album date of release chronologically. Now how anal is that? Thousands of them. So I go up there and I just, when he's not looking, just swap a few rounds. And then the phone will ring. Eddie, you FMB. What the hell's Perry Como doing with Metallica? Hours of fun. And then, even better than that, on one Sunday, we're having a football. I said, Ben, come on, you want to go to football with the lads? No, he said. Staying today. Got to clean my CDs. I said, what? I said, I've got to clean my CDs. What do you clean CDs for? Better audio quality. What? All right, fine, whatever. Only to find out 5 hours later he cleaned the wrong side. What a dick.
That's twice.
That's right, sorry. Dick's all right, that's fine. Second thing about Benny, and you'll all agree with this, he's a little bit miserable.
He's not.
Yes, he is. Very miserable.
He's not.
Yes, he is. You know the saying, pint half empty? He's definitely a pint half empty kind of guy. He's even got a nickname, Benny Black Cloud. You know the saying, every cloud is a silver lining? Nah. Don't work with Benny, boys, I'm afraid, ladies. Is
Blacker the better.
yeah, the cloud with him has got a big, thick black lining and a thunderbolt that'll smash you straight in the face. We were sat by the pool one day in Magaluf, right? We sat there, me, Rob, Marcus, Benny, time of our lives. 30 degrees, beers flowing, unbelievable. I honestly, God, it was brilliant. Marcus chirps up and says, I tell you what, lads, you don't get much better than this. And he says, It's a little bit too hot. Are you joking? Absolute class. The best situation in the world, he found a negative. Unbelievable. Right, nearly done this. I've got to move on to the stag do now. And this is where 16 idiots head off to Newcastle, 3 days on the lash.
Oh.
Smartly dressed.
Smartly dressed, yes, looking smartly dressed. And it's fair to say we drunk a fair amount. And it's the first time I can remember, well, in recent history anyway, that he actually outdone me on the drinking stakes. I'm a little bit gutted about that, I'll be honest with you. Because he is shit, normally.
That's three.
That's three. Great weekend, had by all. But there was one really bad incident which marred the whole weekend. He caught fire. He actually caught fire. But luckily, firefighter Tony Reese was on hand with 5 fire extinguishers to douse those flames. And I now have a fine in my back pocket for £150 from the Travelodge. Thank you very much for that. Which I've already paid. But I think you will agree that's a small price to pay to make sure that the groom is here today to celebrate this great day with his beautiful new wife. But that being said, still paid £150. There's a few people in this room, you know who you are, that haven't paid me the £10 that we said we'd pay just to share the fine. So I'll get the bar in about 10 minutes time. I do take checks.
I owe you a tenner.
Yes, I'm sure. I think Benny's another one. Woodsy, you another one?
Yeah, but I put it on YouTube, so I should be alright, shouldn't I? It should be free.
You're fine then, you're fine. I need to talk now about how these two met. You won't be surprised to hear it was in blisters. On a Saturday night. Obviously
Cleopatra.
Night, no, sorry, Cleopatra. They obviously weren't checking ID that night. I can remember now, clear as day. Walking up Bargain High Street, hand in hand. Benny's there with his jeans and his t-shirt on. Shelly with pyjamas and a care bed under her arm. Tracy, what are you doing there, your daughter at that time of night at that age? This is the part now when I need to offer some marital advice. But I'm not married. But luckily enough, I've got my beautiful common law wife sat there. You look sensational, darling, by the way. And if you cars like this could be us one day. So, a couple of things for marital advice. 3 actually. The first thing, don't answer back. Don't ever answer back. I'm not going to go into it because she's shouting me. Second thing, always do as you're told. Yeah? You agree? Yep. Third thing, if you're in the doghouse, sleep on the settee. Works for us, down darling. There you go. 3 pieces of absolute gem advice, and all totally free of charge. But on a serious note, I have to get the serious bit as well, don't I? It's been a real privilege today to be Benny's best man. I've been his best mate, like I said, for 25 years, give or take. I can honestly say, within that 25 years, we've not had a crossword. And if we have fallen out, it's been for no more than 10 minutes. He's been there for some really important moments in my life. Like the time I was dressed as Michael Jackson and run somebody over at Bargain High Street. And also the time he left me in Cardiff. I ended up smashing my teeth up on Cardiff Central back on 3. I'd like to thank you for that.
He's put in $1 million.
I will open that in a second. But on a genuine, seriously note, I've also been through some pretty difficult times in the last few years, and generally, I know I can pick up the phone or knock on his door, and he's always there for me with a bit of advice or to help me out in any situation. And I know I've only got one biological brother. This useless idiot there. Marcus.
Fracas.
Bumbling Fracas, aka useless lump. And I'm sure we all agree there is only one Marcus.
I do.
But I genuinely do look at Benny as another brother to me. And that's genuinely serious.
Oh, you might set me off.
Cheers,
No?
Benny.
I
I am finished. Right. So that's the emotional bit over with. Right, I've not got a big red book or anything, but I have prepared a bit of a montage.
Oh, he's on the right now.
Oh dear.
It's about 10 minutes long, and I hope you don't get bored, but I don't think you will.
No.
Ed, it's not going to phase him. Hurry up with this.
Nobody's seen it. Nobody's seen it apart from that.
No, it had to do with it though.
Yes.
Has it got a musical
Can I
backing?
finish my sentence, please? I've prepared a little montage with a little bit of help from the Lucy's. because
Oh,
Miss Thompson, now Mrs. Preece, does make a few appearances as well. So I'd like to thank the bridesmaids for their assistance with this.
Oh, hideous.
It's about 10 minutes long, and I hope you enjoy watching it as much as I've enjoyed putting it together. Ladies and gentlemen, the life and times of Benjamin Jacob Preece.
Ben!